Howdy. Just thought I'd make a bit of a clip on what I'm making Bianca for dinner tonight. Clip came up on YouTube on AsianCookingmadeEasy's channel, lion's head soup. So I thought I'd give a version of that a whirl. I had a look around and tinkered with the recipe a bit and I'm ready to start. So, just to let you know what we've got. Half a kilo of pork, minced pork. To that, just get my teaspoons out. To that I will be adding about quarter to a third of a cup of chopped water chestnuts. Water chestnuts are what we're growing in the bathtub down the back there, so hopefully we'll be able to use our own in a couple of months' time. They come in a tin otherwise, pretty much all. Yeah, not too impressive to look at. So they normally come from Thailand or China here in Australia. A heaped teaspoon of our own ginger. This is ginger we harvested last year and I've just got it soaking in some vodka. So I reckon, well, let's call it just about a heaped teaspoon of ginger. Next we have spring onion or green onion. It's also known as shallot over here. It's these guys here, to dispel any confusion. And just to let you know as well, with those guys, when you chop the base off, I'll just pour this in. Most people probably know this. When you chop the base off, you can actually plant these and they should regrow. I've got a couple down in the AP at the moment that have shot, aquaponics setup that have shot. I might have cut these ones a little bit too short, but we'll give them a whirl and see how we go. So there's two chopped green onions. I'm reserving these for the soup. Into that we are also going to put one of my favourite Chinese condiments, white rice wine. So 2 tablespoons of that ish. 1, 2. And I think we'll also put in some oyster sauce. Probably about a teaspoon. Yeah, nice and salty this. Whoops. Probably about 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons there. Tasty. This is sesame oil. We decant it down into just a little beer bottle with a spout on it, and probably about, I don't know, teaspoon. We'll go 2 teaspoons. I love sesame oil, so that can go in. Chili. Chili's not in any of the dishes I saw, but I'm on a bit of a chili kick at the moment, so we've bought some local chili. I think it's local chili. So probably about just under 1 teaspoon of chili paste. Soy sauce. Soy sauce. I don't know. Where's my teaspoon? Probably do. Yeah, just do 1 teaspoon of soy. A bit under 1 tablespoon. Sorry, tablespoon of soy. A bit under. And an egg to help bind it all together. It's just one of our cackleberries all nice and beaten. So get that in there. Let me see, is there anything else? No, that's pretty much all it. Just give that a nice mix around. It's pretty gluggy, so I'm going to ask Kira. Kira!
Yes?
Can you come and put some corn flour in for me? Tasty. This recipe is only supposed to make 4 about this size, but I have a feeling because I've added a few extra things we're going to get about 6. So
what are they? Are they supposed to be
it's called
patties?
No, balls. It's called lion's head soup. And the balls are supposed to be the lion's head, and the bok choy or pak choy or the greens are supposed to be the lion's mane. So that's why it's called lion's head soup. So from what I read, it's a traditionally a New Year's Chinese New Year's, served on Chinese New Year's, so Rightio, so I'm just popping these the lion's heads or the pork balls into about ½ an inch of hot rice bran oil, or you could use peanut oil. We like to use rice bran oil because of the high smoke point. And what you got to do is just turn them every so often, just to get them brown all over. They're just sitting in there at a probably a medium heat. So I don't know what gas mark that is or what temperature it is. It's just a medium heat on our stovetop. Give them another turn. Ideally, you should be giving them a probably cooking them for about 10-15 minutes like this. Rightio, so these balls look like they're nice and brown and sealed. So all I'm going to do is just let them drain on a little rack, just to get the oil off them. Rightio, the pork has been boiling for about 15-20 minutes and I've taken it out and put it on a bed of pak choy and shredded snow peas. So with our Asian soups, I like to just pour the boiling liquid over the top just to give it a semi-blanch. In the recipes that I've seen online, they actually say to cook the pork on top of the pak choy or bok choy or whatever sort of Asian green you're cooking it on. Different recipes have had different things, but I like a nice fresh crunch to my veg. So what I've got here is just some reserved capsicum and shredded snow peas, and I'll just serve it all up now. So this broth will just go over the top now. Sorry if I steam up the lens. It's got a nice ginger and chilli taste to it, the broth. And I've also added a dash of sesame oil just over the top of the broth as I was reheating it. And we'll just garnish up now with the capsicum and shredded snow peas. Right, and I'm just going to cut some green onion over the top just to give it a nice oniony finish. So there you have it, lion's head soup, Rob Bob style. Have a good one.